So give me 5 minutes and I'll tell you why I bought this stock, all the red flags and green flags of the stock. So the stock bought recently was Amagi Media Labs. So once you subscribe to the channel, you can come search on YouTube for my name and click on community. And here you can see my post. 5 days ago, I posted saying that I bought the stock. So if you're not following me on Twitter and Instagram, please do so you don't miss these posts because I take time to make the videos. So instead of watching it all the way till 5 minutes, in 1 minute itself, I'll tell you why I bought the stock. I'll show you 4 graphs, okay? 4 graphs. And you tell me what do you think could be the reason why I bought the stock. So this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. So tell me, why do you think I bought the stock? The main reason is right here. So the answer is this one, these 2 graphs. From such big losses, it became profitable this year. Now net profit, again, such big losses from 321 crore loss, now it is profitable to 70 crores. Such stocks usually become multi-baggers. Multi-baggers, as in it will usually double. I have seen them double. But the big $1 million question is, has the stock market already priced it in? This reversal, has it already priced it in? Okay, because it would have priced it in March 2025 2026 financial year itself. In the first 2 quarters when it started changing, that time itself it would have started, market would have priced it in. So the $1 million question is, are we late or on time for this run up, right? As you can see, it has already run up a lot, right? From 400 it is already up 50%, right? So don't know whether it is priced in. That is where our skill comes into the picture, right? On how we pick stocks and all that. So I feel there is more upside, and that's the reason why I bought the stock, because I have seen such stocks easily double, right? But now anyway it is gone, 50% is gone, so maybe another 50% could happen is my thesis. This is my opinion, doesn't mean, it's not a trading recommendation. Please remember that it is a trading blog, it is not a trade recommendation. This is my opinion and the reason why I bought the stock. And like I always say, do your own research, do not trust anyone online, right? Anyway, now let's look at the red flags and green flags. There is one big red flag in this company, which I will tell you as we go through it, right? And that red flag can also be a reason why the stock may not run up also in future, okay? Because maybe the market may price that in. So that red flag is also there, okay? So now let's look at the green flags and red flags of the company. Okay, so now let's look at this market cap, small cap. So liquidity issues could be there. Like I always say, both upper circuits and lower circuits can be hit. Okay, P is very high, 184. Industry is only 27. So that's like almost how much? 6x times, almost 6 times the industry P. Then ROC is okay, ROE is okay. Face value is 5. So we can expect stock splits. And usually stock splits, if it's announced, is usually bullish for the stock, right? So I like face value of this one. So next stock split can be 1:5. For every 1 share, 5 shares could be allotted to you. So that can be a positive for the stock. Then reserves are there, which is more than the contingent liability, which is good. So reserves is more than contingent liability, which is good. Interest coverage ratio is 15, which is good, very good. Debt is low. Debt has reduced drastically from last year, which is excellent. Such drops usually means that it can become a multi-bagger, right? Because what happens is the debt goes down, the company makes more money and keeps more money. They don't have to spend it on interest servicing, so the profit tends to go up, and that could be the reason why the profit went up this last financial year, right? So that is a good thing, and that's usually a characteristic of a multi-bagger, debt reducing, right? Quick ratio is 3.98. and then sales quick ratio is good, 3.98. Sales growth is good. Please bear with me, I'll show you the red flag. It is there in the statements, right? So I'll just come through it once we're done with this. The operating profit margin is bad, but then it is just turning around, so fingers crossed, maybe it might improve with the debt reducing as well. Then profit increase is good, profit margin is less. Promoter holding is 15%, which is very bad. I like stocks that are 50% and above. But then at the end of the day, there are stocks that have become super multi-baggers without having 50% percentage. And one thing that comes right to my mind, which I missed, was BSE. BSE was a stock that didn't have promote. From my memory, if my memory is right, BSE's promoter holding was not above 50%, and it became a multi-bagger. And it was a multi-bagger stock that I had missed. And another reason was market cap was slightly mid-cap territory, which I didn't like. But imagine that it went from mid-cap to large cap. A huge run-up it was, if I remember correctly, right? Then pledge percentage is 3%. And cash flow is negative, then that is bad. Pledge percentage is 3%, It is a mixed bag. Usually it's considered negative, right? Return on assets is 3%, which is bad. So now let's look at BSE. We were talking about BSE, right? Look at the promoter holding of BSE. It is 0%. 0%, yet it became a multi-bagger, like 10x or something, I guess. 15, it was around 15 to 20 market cap, and now it's almost 10x. Yeah, so I was always like small cap territory, so I didn't buy this, but what a run up it had. Anyway, now let's get back to Amagi. So this is the annual report which we saw. Now let's look at the quarterly. Let's look at the cash flow. So here is the red flag. Tell me if you can spot the red flag. I'll show you charts once again. Can you tell me which is the red flag? So the red flag is, the green flag is its net is positive, which is good, but it is coming hugely from financing, which is you need to know, we need to find out from where the financing is happening. 736 crores financing, that is money from raised from other sources, right? Money has come from outside, right? So this is a red flag, right? But this is not the main red flag. Here is another green flag, which is also good, but they're investing a lot of the 736 crores. Say they have invested 559 crores into the company's future, hopefully the future. So I guess this should pay off in future years. So this is a good thing, right? But this is the main thing. This is a huge red flag for me. In the last 4 years, it has only been cash flow positive for the March 2025-2026 financial year. Only 33 crores from operations. So it has only managed to make 33 crores from operations. The last 4 financial years, only one. This is a huge red flag for me, right? Right, and then it went back to negative this last financial year. So either they have some issues in collection, but 3-4 years collection, it's a big red flag, no? But then you'll ask me, why are you buying the stock, right? See, the thing is, you're never going to find a stock that is 10 on 10 on all parameters. So all you can do is increase your chances by picking stocks that look technically sound and fundamentally okay, and then put a tight stop loss or a stop loss that you're comfortable with, and then trade. So that's what I'm doing with this. Even though all many things look good on paper, this thing is a huge red flag. So that's a -1 point. For the last 4 years, it's barely making any money from operations. But there's another way to look at it. Okay, there's another way to look at it. It is reducing losses. See, cash from operation is increasing year on year, right? It has increased from March 2023. It has increased, and from 2020 to 2025 financial year, it has increased. But again, it has dropped marginally. So this is another way of looking at it, right? But still, at the end of the day, I'm not happy with this particular thing, right? Anyway, moving on. Balance sheet. See, remember one thing, I am basing all my analysis on these charts, okay, on these parameters that I find on Kotak. I hope they are correct, and I have found them to be correct because I verify with other people, other websites as well. But sometimes I have found some discrepancies as well. But then it is once in a blue moon it happens. So please keep that in mind. So this is ratios. Now let's look at shareholding. Promoter is less than 50. Pledge has gone up. FIIs have reduced. Mutual funds have gone up. Margin, it has doubled this quarter and stayed marginally higher for this quarter. For last quarter, it was almost double, which is very good. SWOT. Now let's look at the SWOT analysis. Company with no debt, like we said, discussed earlier, right? And now let's look at weakness, finance, opportunities, threats. Let's look at news, corporate actions. I also wanted to see the other income. Other income is 65. Last time it was 61, 63. Okay, I think it is fine. It's not very big. Here it is, small cap. Now let's read about the company. I think this video might be longer than 5 minutes because I ended up talking a little more than usual in this. So I'll try to keep it as short as possible. Okay. Oh, India has only 1.5%. Oh, nice. That's good. But then it is dependent on 73% on Americas, which is high dependency there, right? Anyway, this should be ideally evenly distributed, but Americas is 73%, which is in a way good because they are earning in dollars, right? But I would have liked it to be well diversified. That would be something to look. I mean, that would be nice to see. Now let's look at the website. Magi Intelligence. content partners. Anyway, so that is my thesis for Amagi Media, which I have bought. So please do your own research. Don't trust anyone online, and do always trade with the stop loss. And this is my opinion. Please remember that I can be wrong as well. I have been wrong as well. And do subscribe to know whenever we take such trades. And subscribing makes me motivated to make videos sooner. Right. So yeah, that's my thesis. So yeah, do subscribe if you enjoy this trading vlog and want to be updated whenever we take trades. Take such trades. Thank you. Bye.